1983 wasn't just another year in rock history. It was a turning point. A year when new sounds exploded, classic bands reinvented themselves, and songs didn't just climb the charts, they defined an era. These are 10 rock songs from 1983 we'll never forget. Tracks that dominated radio, reshaped careers, and still feel alive decades later. Turn it up, because this year didn't just sound big, it changed everything. 10. Say What You Will. Say What You Will / Fastway no polish. No pretension, just raw rock and roll. Fastway was formed by Fast Eddie Clarke after leaving Motorhead, and Say What You Will became their calling card. Recorded with legendary producer Eddie Kramer, the song sounded loud, loose, and alive. Dave King's raspy vocals and Clarke's razor-sharp riffs gave it swagger without gimmicks. It didn't chase trends, it ignored them. Released in 1983. The track gained heavy radio play and became a cult favorite. Fastway never ruled the charts, but this song hit like pure adrenaline. 9. Who's Behind the Door? Zebra. This song felt like a mystery unfolding in real time. Zebra recorded it for their debut album with producer Jack Douglas, and it stood out immediately. Clean arpeggios, shifting dynamics. And lyrics that felt philosophical, almost sci-fi. Frontman Randy Jackson handled vocals, guitars, and keyboards, building the song's eerie tension layer by layer. It didn't follow trends, and that's why it worked. Unexpectedly, the track became a radio hit in 1983, introducing Zebra to a national audience without compromising their sound. Sometimes the strangest songs find the widest doors. 8. Fake Friends. Joan Jett. After massive success, Joan Jett saw the industry up close, and she didn't like what she saw. Fake Friends was her response. Written as a middle finger to backstabbing and insincerity, the song stripped things back to raw, no-nonsense rock. Tight drums, snarling guitars, and a vocal that sounded like it could break concrete. It didn't chase pop trends, it rejected them. And while it never reached the heights of her biggest hits, it became a fan favorite for a reason. Joan Jett wasn't playing a role. She was calling people out, loudly. 7. One Thing Leads to Another. The Fixx. This song didn't scream. It crept under your skin, built on nervous rhythms and angular guitar lines. One Thing Leads to Another captured the anxiety of the early 80s perfectly. Recorded with producer Rupert Hine, the band polished the sound without sanding off the edge. Singer Cy Curnin wrote the lyrics as a reaction to political dishonesty, disguising frustration beneath abstract phrasing. Cool on the surface, seething underneath. The track climbed the Billboard Hot 100 and became an MTV staple. Proof that thoughtful, tense music could still thrive in the mainstream. It didn't demand attention. It earned it. 6. Rebel Yell. Billy Idol. The name came from a bottle of bourbon. The attitude came from punk. Recorded at Electric Lady Studios with producer Keith Forsey, the track fused snarling guitars, pulsing synths, and Steve Stevens' blistering guitar work. His dive bombs and rapid picking became the song's backbone. Idol's vocal walked the line between menace and seduction, perfect for MTV's visual era. Rebel Yell didn't just launch a song, it launched an image, leather, sneer, attitude. Billy Idol was no longer ex-punk, he was a rock icon.
All is quiet on New Year's Day.
5. New Year's Day, U2. It started with a bass line. Simple, hypnotic, unmistakable. Adam Clayton was warming up in the studio when the band locked in, and New Year's Day was born.
Under a blood red.
Recorded in Dublin for War, U2's most politically charged album to that point, the song marked a turning point. Originally written as a love song, the lyrics shifted after the band watched footage of Poland's solidarity movement. What emerged was a song about resistance, endurance, and quiet hope.
The world is wild.
The piano gave it gravity. The Edge's delay-soaked guitar carved out space, and Bono's vocal balanced weariness with resolve. Released in early 1983. New Year's Day became U2's first international hit. This was the moment they stopped being a promising post-punk band and started becoming something much bigger. 4. Flight of Icarus. For a band built on speed and aggression, Flight of Icarus was a bold move. Slower, heavier, and more melodic than anything Iron Maiden had released before. Recorded at Compass Point Studios in the Bahamas for Peace of Mind, the song was their first serious attempt to break into American radio. Producer Martin Birch gave it space, letting every guitar harmony and vocal soar. Bruce Dickinson reimagined the Greek myth of Icarus not as failure, but rebellion. Flying too close to the sun wasn't a mistake. It was defiance. Adrian Smith's guitar work balanced drama with restraint, while the chorus felt massive without rushing. Some fans initially pushed back, but the risk paid off. Flight of Icarus became Iron Maiden's first US radio hit, opening the door to their global domination later in the decade. 3. Let's Dance, David Bowie. By 1983, David Bowie had already reinvented himself more times than most artists manage in a lifetime. But Let's Dance was something different.
My heart into if you should take space to the song they're playing on the radio. Put on your red shoes and we'll hide.
Rogers fused funk, pop, and rock into a sound Bowie openly wanted to dominate the charts. A then unknown Stevie Ray Vaughan
lights up your face with you.
Giving the song real bite, Bowie insisted Vaughan keep his unpolished tone. No smoothing, no compromise. Released in 1983,
If you should fall into my arms,
Let's Dance shot to #1 in multiple countries and reintroduced Bowie to a new generation.
the serious moonlight, let's sway, sway through the crowd.
You could look into my eyes.
Bowie hiding
Would break my heart into
2. Rock of Ages, Def Leppard. The moment that strange spoken intro blasts through the speakers, you know exactly what's coming. Rock of Ages wasn't subtle. It was built to hit hard. Recorded at Parkgate Studios in England, the song was a centerpiece of Pyromania, the album that turned Def Leppard into global superstars. Producer Mutt Lange pushed the band toward a hyper-polished layered sound, massive guitars, stacked vocals, and hooks engineered for arenas. That bizarre opening line, it was never meant to be there. Just Lange warming up his voice. But the band loved how strange and commanding it sounded, so they kept it. Musically, the song balanced metal muscle with pop precision, huge chorus, razor-sharp riffs, and a rhythm section that felt like it could knock walls down. Released in 1983, Rock of Ages dominated MTV and radio, cementing Def Leppard as one of the decade's defining rock acts. It wasn't just a song, it was a statement. Rock wasn't going anywhere. 1. Every Breath You Take, The Police. In the summer of 1983, one song quietly took over the world and refused to let go. Every Breath You Take sounded like a love song, but beneath its calm surface was something far darker. Written by Sting during the collapse of his marriage, the lyrics weren't romantic. They were obsessive. Lines about watching every move and every step turned the song into an unsettling portrait of fixation, even if most listeners didn't realize it at first. The Police recorded the track at AIR Studios in Montserrat with producer Hugh Padgham under extreme tension. Sting and drummer Stuart Copeland were barely speaking, often recording their parts separately to avoid confrontation. That friction shaped the song's restrained, hypnotic feel. Andy Summers' iconic guitar part, improvised in a single take, became one of the most recognizable riffs in music history. Minimal, icy, and unforgettable. The song spent 8 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became the defining hit of 1983, a beautiful melody hiding a disturbing truth. And that contradiction is exactly why it still haunts listeners today. 1983 didn't just give us hits, it gave us moments. Songs that still sound alive every time the needle drops. Which one takes you straight back? And what did we miss? Drop your favorite 1983 rock song in the comments. And if you're not ready to leave the 80s yet, check out 10 rock songs from 1987 we'll never forget next.